If you're in a company, what would you say should the organizations learn or keep in mind as they think about Gen Z and this whole approach of community first, right? So, what if there's a hiring manager or if there's a manager um, who's overseeing Gen Z, right? What would you say? Is it something that they should give them some spare time, or what have you seen, and what would be your advice?
So I think there's just so much that business leaders can learn from Gen Z's community first approach. Um, because at the heart of community first is collaboration. And as I think you probably know from your own work, collaboration is a huge buzzword, in the business, in the world of sort of business, what's the word? Thought leadership these days. McKinsey argues that 21st century leaders must move beyond traditional command and control models towards models where collaboration and co creation are basically front and center. And that includes collaboration with younger generations. Um, so, and again, I think this goes back to sort of systems thinking.
Yeah.
Um, There are so many huge challenges that companies are facing right now. Geopolitical, AI, you name it. There's a lot of in fact, every feels like everyone I talk to in the business world is always trying to put out a fire right now. I don't know if that's your experience, but it's a really volatile time for business. So I really think that what corporations can learn from young people is their systems thinking, approach that across the board, but also this collaboration is so important. And I think it's really easy to say, like, of course, we collaborate every day in our companies. That's just a normal thing that we do. But I think, especially when it comes to sort of intergenerational collaboration, even though you have different generations in the same room, you're not necessarily collaborating or co-creating in a way that's gonna really bring value to your business, because there are, hierarchies involved, and young people are often get sent to do the grunt work, and even if they're bringing really good ideas to the table, older people are often reluctant to embrace them, just because of the fact that they came from a younger person. And maybe you can talk more to this too. But, I think, by embracing this community approach, they can really find out companies can really find out how they can harness, some of the great ideas in their company, how they can probably achieve, new levels of efficiency in terms of actually getting these ideas off the ground. They can approach, new challenges that come out of nowhere, as they do a lot these days, um, just more tactically and more efficiency if they embrace a lot of the capabilities that Gen Z brings to the table, including collaboration and community building.